The morning began like any other, deceptively ordinary in a way that now felt cruel. Elizabeth hummed softly in the kitchen, the gentle rhythm of her voice blending with the sizzle of eggs in the pan. Sunlight spilled through the window, warming the tiles beneath her bare feet. At the table, Alexei, Andrew Mason to the world, sat with a newspaper open in front of him. To anyone else, he looked relaxed, a father enjoying a quiet morning. But behind his calm exterior, his eyes flicked over the headlines, scanning for patterns, anomalies, coded signals only someone like him would recognize. Upstairs, Sophie's laughter rang out, bright, innocent, unburdened. It was the one sound that could cut through the steel walls he'd built around his heart. Then suddenly, silence. Elizabeth paused mid-stir, her brow tightening. That's strange. She always calls for me by now. Alexei didn't answer. He didn't need to. His instincts, the ones he had spent years trying to bury, surged to the surface like a tidal wave. He rose from his chair, every muscle coiled. Stay here, he said, his voice low, controlled, but edged with something Elizabeth had never heard before. He moved toward the stairs with a speed that betrayed his training. Each step felt colder than the last, as if the house itself sensed what he was about to find. He reached Sophie's door and pushed it open. The room was still, too still. Her bed was perfectly made. Her toys sat untouched, arranged exactly as they had been the night before. The window was open, curtains billowing inward like pale ghosts reaching for him. A cold wind swept across his face. His heart dropped. Behind him, Elizabeth's footsteps pounded up the stairs. She appeared in the doorway, her eyes widening as she took in the empty room. Alex, where is she? Her voice cracked, splintering into panic. Before he could answer, a shrill sound cut through the air. The phone. Alexei sprinted down the stairs, taking them 3 at a time. He grabbed the receiver, breathless, pulse hammering. Hello? A voice slid through the line like a blade dipped in ice. Hello, Morozov, Irina Volkov. His blood froze. He hadn't heard that name, that voice, in years. But some ghosts never stayed buried. You have something we want, she said, her tone calm, almost bored. And now we have something you want. Upstairs, Elizabeth collapsed to her knees, a raw, broken sob echoing through the house. Alexei's grip tightened around the phone. What have you done? His voice trembled, not with fear, but with a fury he had sworn he would never unleash again. Irina's tone sharpened, slicing through him. Turn yourself in, or your daughter dies. A click. Silence. The line went dead. Alexei stood frozen, the phone still pressed to his ear. The world around him blurred, collapsing inward. Every nightmare he had ever imagined, every consequence he had tried to outrun, had finally arrived. He had always feared his past would catch him. He just never imagined it would take his daughter. Elizabeth's sobs grew louder upstairs, each one a knife twisting deeper into him. Alexei closed his eyes, and for the first time in years, Andrew Mason disappeared. Morozov, the man he used to be, opened his eyes, and he knew exactly what he had to do.